blank.
Okay.
Fiesta is the party with a
Purpose.
Woo!
Get a medal.
There you go. There we go.
Next, get in here.
Alrighty. Cascarones are filled with
Confetti.
Woo! All right, look. You get a medal too. All right.
Next.
You can watch SA Live weekdays at
1 p.m.
There you go. All right, next, come on in. All right, the Texas Cavaliers host the blank parade. Just happened.
It was tonight, the one tonight. And it was on that
The downtown, the river parade. Let's go.
You got another one here?
Yes. All right, at parades, we shout, show us your
Shoes.
Woo! That's too easy. Here, more confetti for you.
Yeah, more confetti.
And
You got another question?
Yes, let's see.
Okay, who else wants to answer a question?
This one's really easy, by the way.
Okay, you want to answer a question? Okay.
All right, what do we say? This is Viva
Fiesta.
Everybody, wait, one more time. Viva
Hey, pass those out. Okay.
All right, well, Mike and Fiona, there's one for both of you, too.
Oh,
there's a
You have to.
You're on my team, right?
Yes.
Oh, yes, our
He knows
producer's
a lot
doing
of
it back
stuff.
there. Ready?
He knows a lot. Okay.
Show us your best dance move.
Oh, I know Mike's.
Here's children present. I can't do that.
I know Mike's.
What's that?
This.
Okay,
This is you, right? Yes.
Come on, join in, folks, with me.
Right there. That's
No,
my
hands down to the
dance
sides
move.
like this.
I don't need to dance.
Everybody do what I'm doing.
Come on, sassy chicken.
There we go.
Yes.
There we go.
Oh, let him do this. Okay, yeah, there he goes. Yes.
Back in the discos in the late 70s. Here we go. Yeah.
Got it.
What's your favorite Fiesta food?
Tacos. Gorditas. What is it?
Turkey leg.
Taco on the stick.
Somebody had a chicken on a stick back here, and they
Yes.
gnawed all the edges on it so nobody could take a bite. That was a very smart move on your part.
And is this your first Fiesta for anybody here? Raise your hand. Oh, what do you think?
Oh, your first Fiesta.
Tell us what you think.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We just moved back here, so this was our first time experiencing it. My whole family.
Where's the family?
Right here.
Where'd you move from?
We moved from Virginia Beach.
Oh, wonderful. Viva Fiesta. Have a wonderful Fiesta, everybody. We are going to be here 1 o'clock tomorrow. Don't forget, both parades, Battle Flowers,
Yes.
early Friday morning, and then Flambeau. Everything being broadcast on KSAT 12.
Viva Fiesta.
Viva Fiesta.
Live from KSAT 12, the Nightbeat starts right now.
The 2022 Texas Cavalier River Parade is back and better than ever. Hear all the excitement from the Riverwalk coming up.
And a string of fires has neighbors concerned about a possible arsonist. What the San Antonio fire chief told them tonight and how he hopes you can help.
It's not worth it. You don't come back from death. You don't.
A father's frustration as he grieves the loss of his only son to senseless violence. Now the effort to protect a community that's searching for answers. But first, tonight, San Antonio has experienced nearly a dozen shootings just in the last week. Just today, someone fired at a car with a woman and 2 children inside.
Yeah, it happened at a Popeyes. Luckily, none of the children were hurt. This was on Ritterman Road, not far from Loop 410 on the city's east side. A 25-year-old inside the car was hit in the leg. At least one round hit the fast food restaurant, but everyone inside was okay. Still no arrests in the case. Police are also looking for a suspect in a separate shooting case.
19-year-old Avante Boyce's body was found behind an apartment complex on Hay Street last Thursday. His father is a local pastor who dedicated his life to stopping violence and also gang crimes.
Yeah, he shared his message for the community with the night team's Patty Santos.
I will never again be able to receive a call from my son.
Pastor Daryl Boyce has ministered to many who've lost their children to gun violence and gangs in his community. Today, it was his turn.
His mother We'll never be able to hold him again.
On Thursday, 19-year-old Davante Boyce, his only son, was shot multiple times and killed outside this East Side apartment. Just a few blocks away, today, friends and family released balloons and prayed for a stop to gun violence.
We have to teach our young men and women that it's not worth it.
The mourning father is calling for healing and an end to the killings.
But our goal today is to save a life. It couldn't be my son, but it could be your son or your daughters.
The community is scared. They're scared of the youth because of how they see the youth out here running wild and crazy.
This week, community leader and Big Mama Safe House representative Benny Price is launching a weekly community anti-gun violence coalition to help the community unite in peace and understanding.
You tend to treat people that you don't know a lot more harshly. And also then when gun violence come into play, you're not just going to pull that trigger on somebody that you know.
Boyce's death hit Price hard. He talked to the father of two about his goals the day before the shooting.
And you should have seen the smile on his face. You should have seen his enthusiasm about his plans for the future.
And tonight, police are still looking for a suspect in Boyce's murder so far. They have only said that the suspect is 56 years old. As for Big Mama's Safe House, its first community anti-gun violence meeting will be held later this week, but still they're working on the final details. Steve?
Thank you, Patty. Now, along with Big Mama's House, there are several other local community groups combating gun violence. Last Chance Ministries has put out a call to other churches to unite in this effort. Stand Up SA has been known to conduct its work in local neighborhoods. They plan to expand to local hospitals. Right now, investigators need your help finding a wanted man tonight. The Texas Department of Public Safety says 38-year-old Joaquin Salgado is believed to be in San Antonio, possibly near the Tesoro Hills area. That's on the city's southwest side near Pearsall Park. DPS says Salgado is wanted for failing to register as a sex offender, human smuggling, assault, and terroristic cases. If you know where he is, call the number on your screen. It's 210-531-2280.
People living just east of downtown San Antonio have been worried about the uptick in fires in their neighborhood, and that's exactly why they met with Fire Chief Charles Hood tonight at the Ella Austin Community Center. The chief says that since October, firefighters have responded to 39 fires on the east side. 8 of those were intentionally set, but of those, the fire department is investigating 2 that are similar. Some people are asking whether an arsonist is responsible for those, but the chief doesn't think so.
There's not a serial arsonist in the city of San Antonio, but we have had an uptick in fires of about 26%. We've also had 10 fire fatalities this fiscal year, which last year was, probably 5 to 7.
So you hear this and you immediately think, how can I help? Well, the chief says that if you notice anything suspicious, you should tell police. If, for example, if you have security cameras that capture a fire, you should share that video with investigators. If you have any questions, call 311, and if you need a smoke alarm, call 211.
Out of the pandemic here at home, we remain in the low risk category with 59 new cases, 1 new death reported today. As of Friday, 83 COVID-19 patients were hospitalized. The New York Times is reporting that nationwide a majority of COVID-19 medications are sitting unused. But infectious disease specialist Dr. Barbara Taylor hasn't seen that locally, at least not within the UT Health San Antonio system.
We found it very useful for our immunocompromised patients. So people who had a kidney transplant or people who are on treatment for a rheumatologic disease that suppresses their immune system.
Now, one of those medications is Evusheld, a mix of monoclonal antibodies used to prevent COVID-19. Dr. Taylor says the government has created a website for providers to find out which pharmacies actually have those certain medications.
Now for a look at the headlines in your Nightbeat News Flash. Police in Seguin are looking for the person who killed one woman and left a man injured. Officers say that shooting is connected to another one from earlier today. One shooting took place on Mockingbird Lane. A home was hit, no one was injured. And then another shooting happened 2 miles away on Vaughn Avenue. That's where 2 people were shot near a park. One of those victims is a 19-year-old man, the other an 18-year-old woman. Police say that her name was McKaylin Ann Marie Smith. She was killed. The 19-year-old man that we told you about a moment ago was rushed to the hospital, and at this point, police have not arrested anyone. Beware of fraudsters. That is the message from the USAA. It says that someone is pretending to be from the bank, calling people, then trying to get them to share their passwords and other personal information. Just a reminder that USAA would never call or email you and then ask for your PIN number, password, or other personal details. So if ever you have any doubt, you should call the number on USAA's website yourself. And now to the vote to seat the next U.S. Supreme Court justice. The Senate is about to take up a vote for Judge Ketanji Brown Jackson. She could be confirmed by the end of the week. Democrats are supporting her, and at least 3 Republicans have said that they'd approve her confirmation. And that's a look at your Nightbeat News Flash.
It is the one parade we actually had last June, but it felt different tonight. The 2022 Texas Cavaliers River Parade drawing huge crowds. The party with a purpose, bringing out people who call San Antonio home, but also people who traveled in from out of town.
People just wanted to party. The parade wrapped up about 30 minutes ago. The night team's Lee Waldman is live along the Riverwalk. And Lee, this was your first time, just like my first time. Was the parade everything that you wanted it to be? Tell us.
It is so magical down here. We're still seeing the last few straggling floats as they go by, but let me tell you, if we can make a parade like this happen every night, I'll be a happy girl. This is a party down here. We are seeing people from all over coming down to take part in one of our beloved traditions here in San Antonio.
Viva Fiesta!
Back and better than ever, the 2022 Texas Cavalier River Parade attracting thousands of people from all over.
Green, Colorado.
Homer, Maryland, Columbia, Maryland, Laurel, Maryland, Fairfax, Virginia.
You don't have those things in Belgium.
And those who call San Antonio home and are seeing the parade in person for the first time.
There's no comparison. You got to experience it live.
It's so exciting to see the city come out here, celebrate for Fiesta, and just come out and celebrate and be all together again.
All of the money raised by the Texas Cavaliers Charitable Foundation goes to support local children's charities. While the attendees are from all walks of life, they all agree the unique beauty of the parade sets it apart.
That's the novelty, is the parade on the water. None of us have ever seen that. I've been to Mardi Gras in New Orleans. I've been to multiple parades, but nothing like this.
Viva Fiesta!
And I can't get over all of these beautiful floats as they come on by, each one looking even better than the last one. It's all screaming about the purpose of tonight's parade. Everyone's so excited to participate because all of the money that's raised here is going to be donated to over 70 children's charity. We really are partying with a purpose down here on the Riverwalk. We're going to send things back to you all in the studio so we can keep dancing along with the parades as they go by.
I have to say, for a newcomer, she fits right in with that flower crown. All right, Lee, thank you. Well, tomorrow, a night in Old San Antonio, or NAIOSA, will welcome Fiesta crowds through Friday. And the food and the fun is going to help raise money to help conserve historic properties and also advocate for education. Today, organizers hung the rain rock in hopes of warding off any bad weather for NAIOSA. This is a tradition that started way back in the 1970s. So the question is, will it work? Meteorologist Sarah Spivey is tracking it all for us. Sarah, can we expect some sunny days ahead?
We can. And I hate to be a party pooper, a fiesta pooper, but you know what? We could use any little bit of rain at this point because we have seen some drought really start to work its way in. Take a look at the drought monitor right now outside. Extreme drought, that red color starting to creep into Bexar County with exceptional drought across much of the Winter Garden region, Carrizo Springs and Cotulla. So yeah, that rain rock is going to work. But there are still some storms possible west of San Antonio tonight, even a pre-dawn shower, but not amounting to much. Instead, record challenging heat tomorrow, highs in the 90s. Yeah, you heard that right, but a cool front Wednesday will bring chilly mornings and comfortable afternoons for the rest of the week. So the rain rock worked, but I'll give you a more detailed forecast coming up in a bit.
It worked, but do we want it to? That's what you're asking. All right, still ahead on the Nightbeat. One part of the border seeing a significant increase in crossings. How the White House plans to prepare for the rise in numbers. Coming up.
Also, new developments out of Ukraine. Russia's withdrawal from one town is revealing all the carnage that was left behind. We're going to tell you what Russia now claims. It's next on the Nightbeat.
Welcome back. Russian troops leaving parts of Ukraine's capital amid this war, but their withdrawal leaving destruction behind. In the town of Bucha, Ukrainian officials actually say they found hundreds of bodies of women and children. Ukrainian officials say more than 400 people were killed, Russia denying responsibility. They, of course, say the images were staged. President Joe Biden vowing more sanctions for Russia, saying Russian President Vladimir Putin should be tried for war crimes. The U.S. has warned Russia could be shifting its focus to Ukraine's east and south.
Now turning now to the border, the U.S. Border Patrol in the Del Rio area says that its agents found more than 3,200 people this weekend alone. That includes 69 unaccompanied children. 75 people were found during a traffic stop near Carrizo Springs yesterday, while another 42 people were found near Bracketville. Now, Del Rio agents stopped more migrants this past week than any other sector along the border. The Biden administration expects those numbers to grow as it prepares for Title 42 to end next month. The order was enforced in response to the COVID public health emergency. Today, the U.S. Customs and Border Protection Commissioner announced that actions were being taken at the border right now, and that includes shifting agents and officers from other locations to the border, increasing the number of non-sworn Border Patrol staff to help with processing, and also adding new short-term facilities at key border locations in order to reduce overcrowding.
Back here at home, it's a pothole blitz. San Antonio's Pothole Patrol hit the streets in its 6th annual Pothole Blitz. That's what they call it. The city says they know potholes are a problem, but the only way to get them fixed is to call 311. After that, the crews should be there within 2 business days. We have all the information on how you can get some of this done on KSAT.com.
Yeah, the city wants you to speak up.
Live cam tonight, 76 degrees. What a beautiful night. Okay, last June, I felt sorry for Myra and David out there in the heat.
The heat index was something like 100 yesterday,
not so
last
tonight.
year for the River Parade. No, although it was very humid out there for them. All day today, the clouds looked like they really wanted to rain, but we just didn't have the lift. And our eyes have constantly been to the west to see if we can see any storms developing out there. And it just doesn't look good for us in San Antonio as far as rain is concerned, as expected. But there still could be a few showers and storms out west later on this evening. For now, though, let's take a look at how the day stacked up against the almanac. The high temperature was 83 degrees, about 5 degrees above the average, but you really know it was humid by looking at this morning's low, 66. Very, very humid outside all day long, just no rain to account for it. And take a look at the record set back all the way in 1893, 93 degrees. My friends, we're going to be at 93 plus tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be a very hot day. In fact, we're likely to break the record tomorrow. The record for tomorrow is 93 as well. All right, on the satellite and radar, you'll notice it's quiet around San Antonio. You might see some light green there, but that's actually just ground clutter. And if you got a notification on your KSAT Weather Authority app for some light rain detected in your area, that was actually the bats. The bats going out and getting their midnight snack for the evening. Now, earlier, though, out toward Del Rio, there was a storm that moved through. It actually dropped half-dollar size hail out in Del Rio, or just north of Del Rio on the lake. Fact about Del Rio, they've only seen 0.16 of an inch of rain for the entire year. And they saw more than that tonight. All because of this big system up there producing some severe thunderstorms and tornado warnings out across parts of North Texas. Again, we're on the tail end of the system, and although we could see some redevelopment here in San Antonio in the overnight hours out to the west, those storms just won't have enough oomph to really hold on and make it to the Alamo City. But we still could see a pre-dawn shower early tomorrow around the San Antonio metro area. It will not amount to much, but it is still a possibility pre pre-dawn. Otherwise, it's going to become sunny and warm around San Antonio. In fact, sunny and hot. We'll start off the day tomorrow right around 68 degrees. So it's going to be very warm and muggy to start the day. A few clouds out there. It'll be 66 in New Braunfels, 66 in Seguin, 64 in Castroville, and near 60 degrees up in the hill country. But because of abundant sunshine, we're going for 94 for the high in San Antonio, close to the triple digits down toward Pleasanton, 97 in Hondo, 97 in Uvalde, and humid. It's humid out there right now with dew points in the 60s, but watch what happens. A front moves through on Wednesday morning, and that saps out our humidity, and that front is going to make it feel very pleasant for the latter half of the week. But we still have to get through tomorrow, where it will be a bit muggy and it will be hot. 85 at noon after that brief chance for an isolated shower, 94 for the high temperature, winds from the west-northwest at 10 to 15, gusting up to 20. There could be some fire danger out west because of the dry conditions. All right, then that front moves through on Wednesday morning, and it's going to be windy. Winds will gust up to 40 miles per hour on Wednesday with low humidity. That's a fire danger day on Wednesday. For the rest of Fiesta, though, look at that. Mornings will be in the 40s, and afternoons will be very comfortable, near 80 degrees. So great for parades. Battle of Flowers, if you're planning on getting out there early, it'll be chilly, but for the time of the parade, it's actually going to be pretty comfortable in the 60s. A small chance for rain as we head into next week, but not looking great and the rain chances. Stephanie and Steve.
Are you looking at Saturday?
Big time.
That's the parade you and I are doing.
So,
yeah,
excited about
should be
that.
very nice that night.
You know who I feel for tonight? DeJounte.
Yeah, he's going to miss his third straight game. They're calling it a respiratory illness, non-COVID related here. But how do the Spurs feel about having to start this Final Four? Very difficult of the regular season without their star player. They'll let us know. And a blockbuster trade in the NFL that the Cowboys have got to be worried about. Coming up.
I was just trying to focus up and, get ready for our game. And, they're gonna do what they got to do. And as long as we take care of business, we'll be fine.
Keldon Johnson tells us the Spurs are not looking over their shoulder in the Final Four of the regular season with a position in the play-in tournament on the line in big board sports. The San Antonio Spurs are in Denver as we speak to start their Final Four of the regular season. That would include stops in Minnesota and Dallas, along with their final home game Saturday night against the Golden State Warriors, especially when you consider the Spurs are fighting to secure at least the very least the 10th and final play-in position with a chance to possibly move up to number 9, as following losses by both the Pelicans and the Lakers on Sunday, putting the Spurs magic number now at 2. Any combination of Spurs wins or Laker losses guarantees the Spurs at the very least the 10th and final play-in position. That's after the Spurs beat the Blazers in back-to-back home games spread out over 3 days, including last night's 113-92 victory. The Spurs had a rough first half, outscored 33-22 in the second quarter, were down 56-48 at the half, but rebounded in the second half, led by Keldon Johnson's game-high 28 points. That included his 6 3-pointers. But playing without both DeJounte Murray and Jakob Pothole, the Silver and Black got a lot of help from Keita Bates-Diop, who had 12 points off the bench on 6 of 8 shooting. And now we're learning that DeJounte is listed out again for tomorrow night's game in Denver, missing his third straight game with a respiratory illness.
We took care of business and did what we had to do to win. We definitely can't wait to get DeJounte back. He's a big focal point of our team. He's an all-star, one of our go-to guys. So, we definitely missed him. But, like any team, we had to adjust and make up for it and get the wins. And so we can't wait to get him back. He's definitely a big part to our success.
All right, 3 of their Final Four will be on the road starting tomorrow night in Denver at 8 p.m. Manu Ginobili is headed to the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame. That announcement made in New Orleans on Saturday at the Final Four. Immediately afterwards, Manu held a press conference here in San Antonio at the AT&T Center to thank the Spurs fans for their support, as well as many other subjects that came up for the 4-time NBA champion and Olympic gold medalist as a first-ballot inductee. One of which, what did Manu remember about his first day ever in San Antonio?
I came to sign the contract first. I think it was early July. And I did a press conference with a number that I never wore. So that kind of sticks out. I remember having the picture with a number that then I was, I couldn't wear. It was a jersey on its way to be retired. So I chose number 6. They told me, yeah. And we did the press conference, and then all of a sudden they said, oh, no, we can't do that. So, but I was very impressed with the river walk, the city, the hotel. I tried to go for a walk, and I immediately went back up under the AC because it was like 125 that day. So I was sweating. So those were my first impressions of the city.
All right, turns out, as you heard, that original number belonged to Avery Johnson and now hangs in the rafters of the AT&T Center. Championship night for the NCAA tournament, and it was a wild first half with North Carolina looking to upset. But now with just over 4 minutes to play, Kansas is taking the lead 65-61.
Pro football coverage powered by Davis Law Firm.
A blockbuster trade in the NFL involving draft picks between the Philadelphia Eagles and the New Orleans Saints. And as a result, the Eagles will have 2 first-round picks in this year's draft. Number 18 they picked up today in the deal, and they already had number 15. Here are the details. It also gives the Saints 2 first-round picks this year. So here the Saints receive, first of all, on the left, 22, 2 first-round picks, 16 and 19, and then a 6th-round pick also this coming draft period. And the Eagles get a first-rounder, number 18 overall this coming year, a 3rd-rounder, 101, another 7th-rounder, and then a 1st-rounder in 2023, and then a 2nd-rounder in 2024. If I'm the Cowboys, I'd be a little concerned. Local high school swimmers at the Tier Pro Swim Series this past week. Next. The Tier Pro Swim Series wrapped up Saturday evening at Northside Swim Center, and there were plenty of high school swimmers from the Alamo City who competed in the meet alongside Olympic and collegiate level talent. Connor grad and Indiana senior Mikey Calvillo was a junior in high school when he first competed in the Pro Series meet, and he knows how impactful this experience can be.
I learned a lot, and I really think that helped change the trajectory of my swim career, and I'm really excited to see those swimmers at such a young age swimming with us too. And I've known a few of them since they were 11 or 12, and so to see them as high schoolers is kind of weird, but it's exciting to see that they're up and racing with us like big kids now.
For more on Calvillo and San Antonio swimmers who competed in the Pro Swim Series, head to KSAT.com later tonight in the NCAA Tournament Championship game. How about this turnabout? Wow. UNC is now taking the lead over Kansas, 69-68, with less than 2 minutes to play. So it's turned out at a great finals and a great, obviously, championship game.
Right now, people have left KSAT.
Bye.
But we're still coming back. We'll see you in 2 minutes.
Yeah, we're still here.
Yeah.
Record heat is likely tomorrow as we reach a high temperature of 94. A front moves through, making it windy on Wednesday, bringing fire danger, but making it feel more comfortable through the end of the week and into the weekend. Fiesta Flambeau on Saturday looks absolutely lovely.
Thanks for sticking with us. Have a great night.